The everlasting relationship between Amsterdam and water granted the city a key role as a seaport. For centuries, traders from the Dutch East India Company went on and on by the ever-important Ey River to sell and exchange goods. But these waters did not only witness business affairs. Passenger ships with thousands of immigrants would disembark here in this area called the Eastern Docklands. And guess what? These travelers had to quarantine before continuing their journey to Brazil and Argentina. Well, what are the odds that quarantine would become one of the most spoken words since, the current pandemic? But after those families quarantined in this place, that is a popular bar today, they were transferred to this magnificent hotel, which has just turned 100 years old. Whenever you walk into this building, you walk in a setting of history, designed by the architect Everett Bremen, who came up with a mix of classical style, Art Deco, and Amsterdam School. The Lloyd Hotel has probably the most unusual history one can ever imagine. Would you believe it if I told you that this hotel was also a shelter for Jewish refugees and, a little later, occupied by the Nazis? To navigate this controversial yet fascinating story, I interviewed Pete Bolhert, an experienced, well-respected professional who is the general manager of the Lloyd Hotel for almost 20 years.
It was first the land movers hotel, so poor people from Eastern Europe wanted to build up a new life in South America. The Royal Dutch Lloyd Shipping Company had a line service to South America. That lasted until 1935, then it became a Jewish refugee camp. So also people who did not have a positive motivation to come to the Lloyd Hotel. In the Second World War it became a prison for the February strikers. It was a big strike of the Amsterdam population that protested against the anti-Jewish measures that the Nazis took after the Second World War. It remained a prison.
The dark clouds finally went away when this monumental building changed, in the 90s, into a huge studio for artists, many of them from the former Yugoslavia. But it was only in 2004 that the Lloyd went through a savvy refurbishing, which made it become the first 1 to 5-star hotel in the world.
So that's how we turned around the negative history into a positive new era.
I certainly agree. The interior design of the Lloyd, a collaborative effort featuring work by Dutch designers, is a riot of creativity. Explore around to see how everything transcends the box, just like its clientele.
It's a hotel for adventurous people. If you really want a standard hotel with then it's not the right decision to book the Lloyd Hotel.
May I give you a piece of advice? Stay in room 602. I had a blast on this hanging swing. Or maybe you fancy a huge bed? The Lloyd has it covered. Perhaps you also want to delight yourself in the hotel restaurant, whose concept also reflects the 1 to 5-star rating. Clients can order a culinary 3-course meal, as well as French fries and a vegan burger. Special in equal measure is the warm service provided by the staff. Amongst them is Stefano Holland, a cheerful and light soul who has a natural gift for hospitality.
I don't know if you believe in good karma, but I do good work through what I love to do when it concerns hospitality. And that's making people feel, just say, at home.
Born and raised in Suriname, Stefano personifies not only an important ethos to the Lloyd Hotel, that is, a multicultural team, but also an incomparable personal touch that human interaction brings to the guest's experience. No wonder what clients say about him.
You make us feel like ourselves. Like you make us feel like we belong. We forget certain sorrows and stuff like that, and stress that we have to deal with every day. And that's what you take away.
This box of surprises called Lloyd might have a past that is not the most appreciated chapter in its life, but the ones in charge of this hotel are making sure to preserve the features that I consider essential for this business: cordiality, authenticity, and boldness.